Good day, class. So today we are going to explore one of the most fascinating and essential areas in the study of literature, which is literary criticism. So now, you might be wondering, what exactly is literary criticism? Simply put, it's the way we analyze, interpret, and evaluate literary text. It helps us understand not just what a text is saying, but how it says it, and most importantly, why it matters. Let's learn how to critically engage with them and become more thoughtful readers and thinkers. So let's learn about it. Are you ready? Let's begin. Question number 1. Which of the following best defines literary criticism? Letter A. The process of writing fiction and poetry. Letter B. A method for judging literature based on moral values. Letter C. The study, evaluation, and interpretation of a literature. And letter D. The act of summarizing a text plot. The answer is letter C. The study, evaluation, and interpretation of a literature. So that means literary criticism involves analyzing literature in terms of themes, structure, style, and meaning. It helps readers interpret texts more deeply and understand the purpose and technique behind them. Question number 2. Which literary theory focuses on class struggle and economic power in literature? Letter A. Formalism. B. Marxist criticism. C. Structuralism. And D. Feminist criticism. The answer is B. Marxist criticism. So Marxist criticism examines text through the lens of social-economic forces, power, dynamics, and class conflicts. It seeks to understand literature as a product of economic conditions and ideologies. Question number 3. What does feminist literary criticism primarily aim to do? Letter A. Critique male characters in text. Letter B. Promote female authors only. Letter C. Analyze literature from gender-sensitive perspective. And letter D, rewrite all male-authored text. The answer is C. Analyze literature from a gender-sensitive perspective. So, feminist criticism explores how literature reflects or challenges gender roles, the representation of women, and patriarchal ideologies in text. It includes both male and female authored works. Question number 4. Which literary approach emphasizes a close reading of the text itself without outside context? Letter A. Formalist criticism. B. Historical criticism. C. Biographical criticism. And letter D. Reader response criticism. The answer is A. Formalist criticism. So formalist criticism focuses strictly on the elements of the text, such as imagery, symbolism, tone, and structure. It includes historical and authorial context. Question number 5. Which criticism type interprets a literary work based on the life of the author? Letter A. Structuralism. B. Psychological criticism. C. Biographical criticism. And letter D. Deconstruction. The answer is C. Biographical criticism. So what is biographical criticism? This considers how an author's life experiences, personal beliefs, and historical context influence their literary work. Question number 6. Which theory suggests that meaning is shaped by readers and can vary between individuals? Letter A, reader response criticism. Letter B, psychoanalytic criticism. Letter C, historical criticism. And letter D, structuralism. The answer is letter A, reader response criticism. So, reader response criticism argues that the texts don't have fixed meanings. Instead, meaning is created through the reader's interpretation, influenced by their background, emotions, and experiences. Question number 7. What is the focus of psychoanalytic criticism based on Freud's theories? Letter A, economic conditions of the characters. B, linguistic patterns in literatures. C, the unconscious desires and anxieties of characters or authors. And D, the historical setting of the text. The answer is letter C, the unconscious desires and anxieties of characters or authors. So this analyzes literature using concepts from Freud, such as the id, ego, and the superego. It explores how unconscious motives influence characters' behavior and literary themes. Question number 8. Structuralist criticism analyze a text by examining A, the moral lessons, B, cultural history, C, underlying structure like language and myths, and D, reader interpretation. The answer is C, underlying structures like language and myths. So structuralism looks at the underlying system, especially language, myths, and binaries, that shape meaning in a text. It views literature as part of a larger system of signs and conventions. Number 9. Which of the following is the main concern of post-colonial criticism? Letter A, the evolution of poetic language. B, representations of colonial power, identity, and resistance. C, the study of syntax in literary text. And letter D, the impact of media on literature. The answer is letter B, representation of colonial power, identity, and resistance. So post-colonial criticism explores how literature reflects on the legacy of colonialism, focusing on issues such as identity, race, nationalism, and cultural dominance. And last question, number 10. Which theory views literature as a product of language that cannot be pinned to a single meaning? Letter A, humanism. B, deconstruction. C, realism. And D, romanticism. The answer is letter B, deconstruction. So deconstruction challenges the idea or fixed meaning. It argues that the text contain contradictions and ambiguities and undermine any singular interpretation, emphasizing language instability. So that is all, and thank you for your attention and participation today. As we've seen, literary criticism isn't just about finding faults or judging a text. It is a powerful tool that helps us dig beneath the surface of a literature. It opens doors to different perspectives, deepens our understanding, and connects us more meaningfully to the stories, poem, and plays we read. Keep practicing your critical thinking skills. because they will not only help you in literature, but in many areas of life as well. If you have any questions or want to discuss more, feel free to reach out. Until next time, keep reading and keep thinking critically.